Ladies and gentlemen, the video I have to show y'all, this dude was on some BS in my opinion. Me and O both think he was on some BS. We want to know what you two think.
Okay, but I was like friendly, deep, unholy.
Yeah, I was reading that a minute ago.
Them all sis. If a man got a problem with you keeping your options open, tell that man to close them. If the man don't want you mingling with other people, tell him to not have you out here single. If this man actually wants you for himself, tell him to put his last name on it. Until a man do that, date them all, sis. Your problem is you've been dating one man at a time. But now it takes you 7, 8, 9 months to figure out this man is trying to waste your time. Stop wasting your own time by just giving one man a chance at a time. What you need to say is, until we get serious, I'm mysterious. Men will try to convince you that dating multiple men before you get in a relationship is being that's being a prize. Prizes are to be won. What prize is given to the only person running the race? A participation trophy. So my question is, are you a prize or a participation trophy? Because prizes got multiple people competing to win. My point is, date them all.
John thing.
Like whether he's right or wrong or what.
Yeah.
I mean, he's right in a way, but that don't mean you gotta be out here having sex with everybody you with, but you ain't gotta sit here and just constantly wait on one person. If he's out here doing whatever, why should I sit here and wait around?
I didn't know he had to do whatever. He trying to be in a relationship with you, but you saying 10
That's
people.
not how he's saying it though. He's sitting there saying if he is not making you know that he wants you, he's not making you his, don't sit around. Don't just be talking to him if he's not letting it be known he just wants you.
Okay, so I feel like you need to cut him off.
Yeah, you should, but
Don't still hold him in there. Don't hold him in the...
so if you single and you ain't gonna talk to multiple people, if you're not just narrowed down to one person?
Okay, if I'm talking to multiple people, those people know you're not the only one.
Okay.
I ain't gonna keep that a secret.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's respectful.
But like he's saying, so you gonna sit there and date this person for 8, 9 months before you? Yeah, I am.
But everybody's not like you.
I'm not about to date you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be
Nice.
that one that's going 8, 9 months. Because I don't see here we have no problem. We 8, 9 months in, we good.
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm not about to put no ring on you so you can have my last name in 8, 9 months.
no, I don't see that as the point either, but I also see where he's coming from as a woman though, because a man will sit here, do this, that, and the rest and won't speak on it, but a woman will sit here and hold down one man while he's out doing whatever. I see exactly what he's saying because there's multiple women that'll sit down here and hold a man and not knowing what he's doing. So I see why he says date multiple men at one
Be
time.
fucked up in. I don't know what they're doing. What?
Look at today's world. You don't.
But that's what people fuck up at too.
That's where your demons are getting control of way too much of your like
Overthinking.
Yeah,
Oh,
too
that's
much.
what people fuck
That's
up in.
shit that I
That's what
have
people
to
fuck up in.
fucking-
Oh, he out there fucking bitch. He pulled me. No, I'm only talking to you because I thought that's how this is supposed to go.
God.
When you think I'm talking to 5 people, so there you go talking to 5 people.
But people weren't
But then
raised like
when
me and
when
you.
it comes to find out, you the only one talking to 5 people. I've been talking to you. Now I feel disrespected.
Now I'm gonna be paid.
So I gotta remove myself.
People weren't raised like me and you. People weren't brought up on love like me and you. A lot of people were brought up in the struggle. A lot of people were brought up seeing their mama, their daddy fooling with this person, that person, the next person. It's not really. It's about what you see.
Our day and age. Okay, I get it. Life is short. But if I'm out here already raising kids, I gotta go to work. I gotta do this. I'm not trying to be with you and knowing you got 5 other people on your roster.
That's also why he didn't talk about men a lot in there either. He was talking about women. You can't
should be the other way around,
You
too.
can't sit here and get a group of men all on the same subject. There'll be one of you, and everybody else will be like, "Yeah, I'm fucking this hoe, that hoe, the next hoe." Look how many of you there are in the world compared to everybody else in the world.
I mean, as long as this is the way I feel.
Communication.
Yeah.
If she knows and
That's
you
what I'm saying.
know,
If I'm
that's
doing it, I'm
cool.
letting you know.
Yeah, but not many
But
people
you
are.
gotta let me know too that you're doing it. Even if I ain't doing it,
Mhm.
I still need to know from you.
But there's a talking stage and a dating stage.
I don't
Where
need
are
that.
you?
I don't need that. You talking slick. You out there with your other hoe, whatever, because I ain't answering the phone. Well, you don't know with hoes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I might just be on the game.
Then you just fucked it up because I said I ain't got no hoe. You think I'm lying? You starting an argument.
Yup.
There's too much bullshit within all of that.
Yeah, it is. But we're 36 years old.
That's
Look
what I'm
at
saying. I'm
everything
trying to go to
we've
work,
seen.
feed my kids. And if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. until it don't work no more. Then I go to the next. So yeah, I just spent there 8-9 months. You know what I'm saying? At least I done spent 8-9 months going to work, feed my kids, make sure they good, and messing with 5 of them. You know how much stress that is right there alone?
My generation does.
You must have seen the movie with the other bitch. It wasn't me.
So I get what you're saying. Are you saying that he's wrong what he's thinking?
No, everybody's gonna have their own perspective on it, but I get what I get what he's saying too. But I'm on the same page as him. I'm not gonna be out here dating multiple people. That's never been my thing. But I see as a woman, how women get played all the time.
Most women that literally have many guys on their roster because she is overthinking things.
Yeah.
Or this one's not paying for her nails or their hair or doing this, or she's not getting her food paid for. Or
I also
whatever.
See, as in
you're not.
And that ain't
you're not ever gonna get a relationship that's ever gonna be
Exactly.
committable, like actual like he said, a last name.
Because me, that's not
that. Getting a last name from a man is very respectful in my eyes, because that's you're holding his last name. It depends on that guy should hold his last name respectful too.
Check this.
And if he does, then you should withhold that title in that regards of before you even he needs to know that you're gonna respect his last name.
Yeah.
And if he
we
doesn't,
could be a year in, and I propose. You know what I'm saying? You say yes. Then I find out about all the other motherfuckers that was in there within that year that you supposed to be cutting off now.
But
How I
that's
know
not.
you don't do that? You might be too attached on certain levels on the stuff they doing
But
too.
that's not what he was saying in that post. He was saying if the girl
but
does
in
not.
reality,
If that girl did, if the dude was not telling her he loved her and she was it, she was who he chose and all that. If he wasn't making that known to her, I feel like it's okay for her to do. If you're not making it known that I'm who you want and I'm who you full time, then I have the right to talk to other people.
You know what I'm saying? But cut me off when you do it.
Yes and no. I mean,
because if I ain't doing all this for you, why am I still?
you gotta
why you still
respect
holding
that
me
too.
on? Why you still holding me on if I'm not doing all this for
It's
you?
the fact that he said keep that dude around, but still do your fuck shit.
No,
yeah, now that's fucked up. But I got where he was saying at first. If he's not showing you everything you need to be shown, if he's not, then it's okay to talk to other people. I feel
fine.
that. But if y'all are on that well-known, respected level, then yeah, it's bullshit.
I don't get it. I still don't get it because out of us 5 dudes, you know what I'm saying? He said he ready for all that. You know what I'm saying? How you know as a woman, you gonna say yes, but how you know as a woman
That's the one.
that you done with the rest of us? Because I do this, I pay certain bills. He do this. He loves you. How you know you about to cut the rest of them off after you done said yes?
You don't.
So that's why I say it's a lot of bullshit in it. You might well just stick to one at a time. If it don't work, move the fuck on.
Yeah, I also don't think the whole him promoting just hoeing around is great.
Cause I'm gonna lie, as a man, put myself in that spot. As a man, if I got 4 or 5 of them, one told me she's ready to, you know what I'm saying, she wanna marry me, I gotta sit there and be like, damn, we this far in with this one. Am I ready to cut this one off? Well, this is my favorite one. But this one loves me. This one ready for everything.
What would a girl say to a guy that does that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's a fucking whore.
There you go.
So it goes the other way around with the female, and that's what females don't freaking realize is that you do the same thing guys do. You just think that
And a lot of females
you're
are
too good to
smarter, slicker.
Females are better at getting
Exactly.
away with it than a man is.
Yeah.
kinda. I think it's more. I understand. I can't explain that.
I'm gonna say ain't no man smart enough.
To have multiple females.
No.
I'm sorry.
We'll get caught eventually. We'll get
Okay.
caught
So let's
eventually.
get into
You're going
some
to.
juicy
You gonna get caught
because
eventually.
A man has a habit. Me and
yes, and if you break a habit, we realize that.
yeah.
But-
A woman looks into that shit though.
Men don't look into that.
No, and I can tell you right now, me and Owen been together as long as we have.
No, because y'all know why? Y'all don't care enough.
No,
But that's why we do it.
anytime me and Noah have had an issue, it's because I've noticed he's doing something a little different. And it don't got to be cheating, don't got to be none of
I
that.
agree with
I
that.
can tell when his mental is off. I can tell when he's going through something. any small habit.
Yeah.
I've known you my whole life, bro. Something's wrong. You're doing something different. You're
A
switching.
man ain't gonna catch that like I'm saying y'all
Yeah.
will. It ain't because we don't care. It's because off the top we know we doing everything to make sure you're good. That we don't know when you got something going on in your mind like that. Unless we really did see it in your face.
Yeah, but
if you're doing some slick shit, we ain't gonna know because we trust you and all that. The trust goes with us first. We trust you. We know we doing everything on our end for you to be good. So it's like, she ain't doing nothing because I ain't giving her no reason to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see that.
So a lot of
Point of
us, I'm just saying, so a lot of us don't be like, hey.
If a woman can pick up on it, a man should be able to pick up on it.
I get it, but it's like a woman. Who let me go to your phone? Okay.
A man.
I don't want to go to yours.
A man can pick
You know
up
what I'm
when
saying?
his game has been
It's just
picked
like
up.
that. It's just like that.
A man can
I
pick
ain't
up
going
when
to
his
no
game
phone.
has
If I
been
go, I have
picked
to
up
go
and
to the
something's
phone.
changed on his game, but he can't pick up when his woman is this or that.
I mean, we noticed the hairdo. We know he got attitude towards us.
No, but what you
But-
said was
And
But
that's
say,
a fly.
say you fucking somebody else, and y'all get into it. If you come home, you know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, what's wrong? No, I just had a bad day at work. We gonna believe you, cause you can tell us any fucking bullshit story you just had from work. We gonna believe that. We ain't gonna think, oh man, she just got the beefing with a sneaky link.
yo,
We ain't gonna think
yo,
that. We're not gonna think that because of the story we just heard from you about work. So we trust it and we believe in everything you just said. A man, our lie ain't gonna be as good as y'all.
Okay, so let's go to what I was gonna say. When it comes to really sneaky people that have cheated, and these are go for really douchebag guys. I mean, that plays video games. Who plays video games?
Nobody. I know
Nobody,
plenty of
okay.
men that do.
Guys that play video games, they can be chatting on that little video
On the
game
microphone,
upstairs.
yeah.
And not even the microphone, like just on their group chats and stuff. Like you can add people on their PlayStation
Yep.
and like add them on group chats and like talk to them and
My
stuff like
kids
that. I mean, like there is many sneaky ways to cheat, and it amazes me on like how they do it.
Yeah.
So I mean, they are very smart when it comes to cheating if they really want to hide it. But my question is why go that deep? Like if you, that's why. If I've ever gotten to that point, and I've only gone to this point with 2 serious people because I've only been in 2 serious relationships where I've gone like deep to check into so many different things because my mind's running. And it's like, they're like, why do you think I'm that smart to do that? Because one has done it before, and one doesn't. Just because you might think that you're dumb, I might think that you're a little smarter, and you could do that. So I am going to check it.
I mean, it's like men. We do it for a certain reason. We just want to hit that. And then they say women do it because they have that emotional connection there.
Yeah.
So that's why they say women are smarter with it, you know what I'm saying? Men don't get away with it because that person wasn't shit to us. You know what I'm saying? Versus if the dude meant so much to you, we're not going to find out because you're going to
But
be
why
smart.
even be that stupid enough to do it on a video game? Like on like a PlayStation
I ain't
or
seen
like
that done yet before, but I know it. Like you said, it is possible.
That's-
I
Yeah.
ain't seen it done yet, though.
No, I do know one dude who got caught up on not the PlayStation.
I mean, I can see
Like
if
my
you
friend's
got the game,
boyfriend fucking
then you
did
got
that.
a
I'm like, how
female.
the fuck?
She cold with y'all play the game together. But as far as y'all talking and cheating, I ain't seen that yet. But I know it's possible. So I mean, that's some slick shit though.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
a slick
that's
shit
slick
that
shit, yeah.
just gets by, and it's like
That's a lot
Cause you
of
wouldn't.
work.
That's one thing. You
exactly. We
wouldn't.
really have to
that-
put
that
in
is
the
one
work
thing you
to
wouldn't
do
think
it.
about.
Just
It is
to
one thing
cheat,
you wouldn't
that's a
think
lot of
about.
work.
Playing a game, you wouldn't think about that happening. So that's a good one.
On that
That's
part,
slick shit.
when you start cheating at that level, I feel like you just enjoy it too much.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, it's,
And then it's like, okay,
you own one doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
then it goes to the little bitty lies and stuff like that. Like, I know at some point, it could be like they hide that they've smoked cigarettes from you, or they've hide that they've smoked dip or something else, and like you go and find it, and they want to like, why the fuck did you not tell me? Like it's did you
little
really
things.
think that I was gonna be that fucking pissed off about it? In my mind, if you lied to me about that, it's like why? Who gave it to you? Is that why you're lying to me?
Oh yeah, I'm
Or
gonna think of every option
That's like,
there
and
is.
it's like
Because it's a petty lie. It's a stupid lie.
exactly.
And
so
then if you can lie
when you
about
do
something
that, you can like it just
it snowballs into something bigger to me.
yeah.
If you're gonna lie about something that small, okay, well there's something else you're hiding too.
So I don't think playing too many people at the same fucking time is the best option. I don't care who you
No,
are,
'cause you're
because
not
if
gonna
you're
be able
really
to keep
looking
up
for
with
if you want someone to give you their last name and you're running 5 different people at the same time, you're not gonna get anything out of it. And it doesn't mean that God's watching you or anything else. It just means like fucking karma's watching you. And
then for me, if you tell me I ain't the only one, I'm not gonna allow myself for my feelings to get that deep to where I want you to have my last name. Because now I already know how you move.
that ain't gonna be an option.
To me,
with
I
you.
think, okay, this is how you move.
Yeah.
So what's gonna change when you get my last name? Nothing. Nothing, because you know I stayed with you during it.
Some people don't look at marriage like it's just actually like a big thing, and that's.
Some people don't. Some people don't even. They're capable of it. So they do what they do.
There's some people that
So when it gets that good and gets that close.
I know a lot of people
They
in
just
their
mess it up.
30s that are just. That's what I was saying on my Snapchat like a couple weekends ago. These motherfuckers in their 30s going to the club and shit like that. Why? Like, and the ones that are out there like getting the girls and like going out and like having sex and shit like constantly. What are you getting out of that? You already have kids. You have failed relationships with the moms of the kids. What are you really out there looking for? If you have traumas and shit like that,
Pussy.
it shows.
Quick and easy.
That's it, yeah.
I mean, really, that's it.
And that's why they're, what do they call them? An EPC or something else like that?
Oh, an
Where-
NPC.
Yeah, where they're just running,
They just
fucking-
doing the same shit over
Yeah.
and over.
and it's like,
I know people like that.
You're not gonna get
Men and
it.
women.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that really goes both ways. Because there's a lot of women out there that do the same thing.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's
a lot of them
women
deep
and
down
men
kind
at
of
the
tell
same.
you, you know, it's the traumas and all that they ain't healed yet. They tell you all that too.
But at that point, I feel like once you get sick and tired of picking up a new person and bringing them back to your place.
My
doing
thing is
it,
the age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she said, we 30s. I mean, yeah, I can go to the club. She can be with me, or she don't got to be with me. But what am I doing? I'm gonna sit there having drinks with y'all.
That's the fun
And
part
that's
of it.
it. That's it. So, but if I was just out there just bam, 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 there's something going on with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but at a certain point in age, you gotta just fix yourself.
That's
Why
I
allow
thought
yourself to
Blue
continue?
Moon.
Why allow yourself to continue to be that way? Because I'm pretty sure somewhere between them lines, a couple kids that came in.
Mm-hmm.
From if you've been doing this for 10
And
years,
if no kids
a couple
didn't come
kids
in,
that
you're
came
lucky.
You didn't plan on kids. You planned on getting that pussy that night. You planned on getting some dick that night. You didn't plan on kids. You didn't plan on kids. Women, okay, you just go have an abortion.
Well,
But if you don't want to, I hit that last night.
Plan B.
I hit that last night. Now I'm stuck with it because she don't want to get rid of it.
Fucking fly.
Dudes don't think about that.
yeah.
And it just literally.
Dudes don't think about that shit.
You
They
know.
don't think about that shit. A woman can get rid of it. She can keep it. That's her choice. She get rid of it. Oh, you lucky because you only tried to hit that one night. You know what I'm saying? She keep it. You screwed.
That's why I'm just like wrap it
Screw.
up if you just doing a one night stand.
Now you got 18 years. Somebody you probably don't even like.
Swear to
You
God.
about to go through some bullshit.
I
Cause
know
you just
somebody-
think you was just thinking with your dick that night.
Somebody I know right now has that exact same issue.
So at some point you just gotta grow up. You gotta grow up and be an adult. You know what I'm saying? Take over your life. Handle your business. Too many people stuck in the past, stuck on them traumas and childhood bullshit, don't want to heal, and they see where they at. A lot of dudes do it because, ooh, they ain't got to think about nothing. They either fucking or getting drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Women the same way.
Yep.
Same way. At the end of the day, where are y'all at? Same spot y'all was at before y'all went out that night.
But then they blame everybody else.
There you go. So that's what I said, life too short for all this bullshit. So for one, I damn sure ain't trying to put up with somebody else that's messing with other dudes at the same time. Take me out. Take me out.
Oh
You
God.
gotta respect that shit too.
Cause let me know that exactly I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna respect you even more. Let me go. You know what I'm saying?
So here's the second question of the night. If you could go back and do this life shit right, what's the one thing you would never you would have done differently?
I probably would have waited to have kids. I think I would have lived a little more of my life
I'm about to
before
say,
having kids.
You and O had them early.
Yeah.
19 when he had his first.
I'm
Alyssa was at
17.
17, so
I had
Well,
my first at 17.
And me, that ain't even it for me. I won't sound asshole, cocky, or whatever, but me is not pouring in everybody else's cup.
Yup.
Especially money wise. I'm taking care of everybody. I ain't saying family, because I'm always take care of the family, my mama, whoever. I'm talking about the other females, you know what I'm saying? People that ain't gonna do the same thing in return. Because when I stopped, and I seen how far I've gotten by pouring into myself, into my family, I'm like, damn, I done wasted a lot. I could have been, my goals or my dreams could have been met faster or by now if I didn't do all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Trying to make sure everybody else straight. You know, relationships where I lost thousands, lost my credit, you know what I'm saying? My goals could have been met already. You know what I'm saying? I got the same goals since I fucking started. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got a woman, I got this many kids. I need this many vehicles. After I get that many vehicles, I'm starting on my compound. You know what I'm saying? I got my land, I'm building this on, I'm building proper houses on it, so when my kids ain't never got to leave if they don't want to. They still around, but they got their own. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? The goal been the same since the beginning. So if I wasn't doing all the other stuff, I could be a little farther right now. Probably a lot farther.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things for me. I ain't done much in my life that I regret. Besides, you know, cause even mess with the people I mess with, I ain't regret it. I learned my lesson. And I got stronger from it. But the stuff I did for people and stuff like that, yeah. That's the big one for me. That's the big one for me.
You?
Probably dropping out of school.
I
I've never done
understand
that. I probably would have not taken a lot of stuff seriously in school, like to heart, because especially relationships when it comes to guys, because being 15 and in serious relationships or whatever, it's just like, for a girl, self-consciously it just ruins you or whatever. And I think I would really go back, and I wish that I wouldn't think so negatively about the relationship and told myself that taking a life away would be so much better than would, like, either get them back or get me, like, out to where I didn't have to think about it all or anything else like that. I think I would really, like, not put myself in a situation where I had to think about taking my life away or something else like that. So getting into, I guess, relationships at a young age and dropping out of school for sure was one of the biggest mistakes I think I would most definitely change. But I wouldn't change about having my kids really young, because having my kids young, yes, it is very, very upsetting, because not because I lost anything out of life, because I mean, I did and didn't at the same time. I did not get to go party around at 17, 18, 19. I got to start doing that at 20. My late 20, and then right at my 21st birthday. And it was over with by December, and then by 2022, I was a mom again with a fiance, and a few, like 6 months later, we were pregnant with a kid. So I had the opportunity to, like, go be young and drinking and stuff like that, but I didn't enjoy it. That stuff's not for me. I'm an old soul. Yeah. So doing that stuff, when I really am doing that stuff, I really am going through some stuff, and it's not good for me. And that's why I go out every blue moon and everything else, and I go out to have a good time, because that's to just get my demons and shit out for the time I need, and then I'll be good for a little bit.
Yeah.
She ain't been with me much, but Logan know. I'm saying I do that. I go for the drinks and the music.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really hard. Like, with me going out and stuff like that, sometimes a DD supposed to be. It doesn't usually always end that way.
That'd be me, because I don't drink a lot.
I drink and I go out there and dance, and I try to get everyone else to dance. Like, I don't, if someone, especially with guys and stuff, get near me and stuff like that, I'll look at you like you're stupid, dude. I will, and I'll be like, get the fuck off me. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's like, and if I, like, I might look at you, but it's like, don't come near me. I might give you the look, but doesn't mean that I want you to come up and talk to me. I'm going home by myself. I gotta take care of her, and if I get too drunk, I'm gonna puke. So, get the fuck away from me. But most definitely, it's upsetting to my daughter to because I'm young and I'm still learning everything, and she has to go through everything. But I think I'm doing pretty good for having my own place and working and doing all that compared to other people that is older than me that has kids and stuff like that. So
Still don't have their life together.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know people 15 years older than you and still. You're doing pretty good.
On the
Yeah.
struggle
So-
bus.
You're doing pretty good.
The worst shit that I have to battle is mental. That's it. And I didn't realize like when we pulled up tonight, I was like a year ago, maybe close to around this same time, I got pulled over here with almost no insurance ticket and like hazard driving because I didn't have like a headlight or whatever. And after then, like that night is where I had my whole episode of like my mom thought I got like fentanyl or something else, like something had happened to me. And I was like, that's so crazy because now this is where I wanted to be at for a year from now, is like talking to a camera and talking to people that can relate to other people and finding people that like can sit down and talk about shit and feel comfortable with when we walk out of here. It's like I got to relieve some shit.
Yep.
You
Yep.
feel a little better.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Probably just carrying the dead weight. Like having just homies that I know are dead weight, but I don't want to get rid of them because I'm like,
Like
know,
friends and
they're
shit.
they're my boys.
Maybe they'll pick back up.
Yeah.
I explain that because I've had like friends and stuff where they've been like backstabbing bitches and shit like that, but like that's different with girls. But I can't imagine with guys because in my opinion, when it comes to guy friends, I would feel like they're a lot more loyal. You know what I
think
mean?
guys are worse.
Really?
Yes.
So,
I think guys are, but I don't have a lot of female friends. I hang with O and his friends or people like that, or like, and you just see the drama. Like, you think females are drama?
Really?
Males are drama.
I had a homie back in school, and he moved in with me. We got legal guardianship of him, got him clothes, got him shoes, like all types of stuff.
Yeah.
He went to go play with like the football team at the time, and then that's when they first got exposed to COVID. So my mom was like, hey, just don't come back to the house right now because they're working with old people. And this was before like the vaccines and stuff, and before like we just like saw like what the symptoms were. Just we saw like death records. So we were like, hey, stay the fuck away because half of my stepdad's people don't need to just die.
Yeah.
So he threw a fit, got all mad, cussed us out, got all like hateful because he got very entitled there in the end because when he was getting stuff, I guess he felt he didn't earn it no more, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Because we had bought him a car, all his clothes, like I used to play and be like, because most of my friends don't know this, but anytime I was like to that motherfucker and be like, hey, nice shoes, nice clothes, I was the one with him buying that shit.
Yeah.
So I already knew he had it. I just made it seem like I didn't know he had it. I used to play like he didn't live with me when he did live with me because we didn't want him to feel embarrassed and shit.
I'm gonna say you doing it right. Yeah.
So he ended up just fucking over me and my mom, but there were like red flags the whole time.
You could see that he was using you,
But
but he was still your homie.
we all wanted to ignore it.
Yeah. Y'all wanted him to be better, but sometimes people don't really care to be
It's like
better.
one of them things where you know somebody ain't had this or didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So they act a certain way, but you know what I'm saying? You still trying to show them love.
Yeah.
Cause like at the end of the day, this what this is. We doing this out of love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna want a little bit of that back. But if you don't know how to give it back, we still gonna show our love. You know?
Oh yeah.
That's one of them things.
I ain't proud of the certain stuff I've done, like, cause I'm loyal to a fault. Like y'all know that.
Yeah.
Like he be out. Like this was back in MacArthur. Like he'll be out, you know, screwing on some other girl, and the female he is like in the relationship with at the time will be like, what's he doing? And I'm covering for him like, oh, he's taking a nap because they know he lived with me. I'm like, he's in his room sleep. Like, let him be. Knowing damn well I know what the fuck he doing.
See, I can't stand that shit.
But it's not
That
on you.
puts so much in your
But it's
character.
not on you to say nothing.
But it's not
That's the whole thing.
Because at that age, you're in high school, you don't really, I mean, not that you don't know better, but you do, but you're always going to protect your people. That's
And
that's
my loyalties were never to these females. I
It
didn't
was-
know these
Exactly.
females.
Yeah.
I only knew them
And
when
that's
they
your
would date.
chance to put your boy in check.
And I did every
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
I went
that's
on
about-
back.
that's about the
If
only
you
thing you
can't
can
get
do.
that shit, you're
That's about-
absolutely
That's about the
right.
only thing you can do right there. Yeah.
Push that shit out.
You can talk to a person however which way, but it's up to them to take it.
But yeah, I only knew these females when they were like dating. So my loyalty was always with dude.
Yep.
Like I would always be like, bro, you need to chill, you need to do this. He either listened or he didn't. Like all of us, like his whole circle, we all knew how he ran. Like that's why we didn't like people we fuck with, we didn't let him come around them.
Yep.
Like all of us knew he was a little toxic motherfucker. And like we probably should have kicked him out earlier. But we all had that love for him because he would do stuff where you thought he had that same love for you.
Yeah.
He was a good manipulator. So like we would all be just loyal to a fault for him.
Sometimes them cutoffs be the best though. I'm saying at a certain point, this is what you gotta do. You know, I've been learning that a lot for the last 2 years. The last 2 years, man. At them cutoffs, you tend to feel a lot better.
Oh, big
You
weight
feel a lot
off
better.
my
I
shoulder.
mean, at first you be like, damn, was I wrong for doing this? Was I wrong for cutting that person off? But then you realize it was for the best, you know.
Yup. Oh yeah, cause like I said, like
Some people know what they're doing.
I wasn't even proud of the shit I was doing, but I'm like, I mean that's my boy. I got a cover for him, but then I'm like, bro, quit fucking around. Like y'all been together since 7th grade. We going into the 11th, and you bullshitting. Why is you? And then it used to piss me off because he would be bitching. Like, oh, she's always mad. I'm like, why you fucking think,
Why do
bro?
you think she mad?
Like that's when I started to like kind of started not ignoring his red flags is when he started acting entitled about shit, and I'm like, you do this shit to yourself. Quit cheating. Quit
Own up to your shit.
just being a little hoe. Like if you gonna be a hoe, just be proud of your wholeness.
Yeah,
Be proud of your wholeness.
Don Tripp said be a proud hoe.
Like that was my biggest thing with him. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna love you regardless. You just either gonna be a loyal person or a hoe.
Speaking of hoe,
Oh shit.
but I don't get with certain shit like that. Like we saying be a proud hoe. You know what I'm saying? I come across people, you know what I'm saying? I admit I've done some things wrong, but I don't deserve what I got. Like what?
You deserve a lot worse.
What goes around comes around.
What the fuck?
If I cheat
You out
on
here been-
somebody,
you out here been a hoe.
like if I cheat on somebody, which I'm sorry, if I get to that point, I'm kicking you to the curb. If I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
I gotta sleep with somebody
Yeah.
else, you
But
don't.
I don't need you.
Yeah, but it's not even just sleeping that's cheating.
Oh
True,
yeah,
true.
like there's other. But I feel like if fuck, I forgot the question. My ass.
We speaking of hoes, man. You really gotta be a proud hoe.
Oh yeah.
Not the undercover, but not undercover hoe.
I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna do that, and then say you cheat on somebody, and then they cheat on you, or you cheat on somebody, they break up with you, your next relationship, that person cheats on you, but you get mad about it. I'm
Karma.
like, that's karma. You did this the first time. That's just the get back coming back.
And what about the? Here it is. To get over somebody, you gotta go get under somebody else. That bullshit.
I don't see how that's even possible.
That bullshit.
Because if you, okay, for a female, spiritually, I'm like, okay, for a female that really loves a guy, sexually, you cannot even be physically attractive to another guy because of that being with someone else. And I don't know how a fucking guy works, but
Not the same.
yeah, but some fucking females, I mean, the whole get under, I've seen many fucking girls be like, what he just said. And it's like, how do you do that? Like, how can a girl physically, like, for you to really fucking open your fucking legs up and allow him to fucking get inside you when you just fucking broke up with someone?
They quick.
And you're like, knowing what kind of relationship y'all were just in. And then, like, you go and, like, feel guilty about it right afterwards. Well, you should.
I don't know.
Like, you just did that for what? The
Well,
pleasure of
well,
it? You
no.
could have just done that at something. Do it, you know?
Now what dude say? He said, "Damn, I know we just got into it, but Take the pussy away from me too? It's like, man, we still supposed to do this, you know. You supposed to go around somebody else. We still supposed to do this. It was just funny time, but I get it though. You know what I'm saying? You going out and get random. You going out and get randoms 3-4 times a week. For what?
That's fucked up.
For what? You still attached to dude. Y'all probably gonna get back together.
Yeah.
Shit. Go on do your thing. Shit. So
I don't know. I also.
That's like still fucking with your baby daddies and your baby mamas. Okay. The
a
whole.
lot of people do that.
Yeah, and I
My
can't.
relationship is done. I'm just gonna fuck my baby daddy because I know that's something I've already had. That's something I know I can get.
That's like stepping back to your ex, like at an ex level, because like you had kids with that motherfucker,
Yeah.
and y'all broke up for a goddamn good reason. If y'all aren't together, and y'all had kids, so don't even try to. Yeah, we can have sex a couple times a week. Go do that with a bitch, someone else, but you ain't doing it with me. I'm gonna go find something different. I've already had it and done it, and she hadn't. So you go get something to someone else, cause you'll be knocking at my door in a couple weeks again. Can I hit it?
Yeah.
Nah. Did the bitch not give it good enough or what? Like, say the fuck away from me. Do not. That's an area that I do not cross for sure. And I have 2 baby daddies. I have an ex-husband and I have a baby daddy. And the fucking ex-husband knows better to ever look at me in a way like that. I will cross fuck you in your fucking forehead. The other baby daddy, I mean, there's a lot of respect of. You should know that if you send something like that, you're gonna get blocked. And if you get blocked, you won't get to communicate about your son. So don't try to cross that line with me. Because I'm not interested. And just because I'm not interested in you doesn't mean I'm out here hoeing around either. I'm just not interested. Okay? It's not that big of a deal. Chill.
Take it back to the 90s, man. Before that, really everything. Take everything back to that. Everything, especially relationships. Especially the relationships. These days, you through the social media in the mix, you can't believe nothing you see on there.
Hell no.
You be talking to a chick, you can't believe 50 to 75% of shit she posts.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker
they got the
could be
TikTok.
posting on their
They got
story
the TikTok,
here.
then they gonna share it to Snap. It's gonna be like, get back with your baby daddy or sit on the chair full of glass.
They gonna
Like, I
say,
ain't never fucking my baby daddy again. You just telling yourself that. That's what you trying to do. You try to tell yourself that and make yourself believe that. But a motherfucker watching on the outside, don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. You can't believe half the shit that you see on social media. The people that really just talking to themselves and tell themselves some shit.
I saw one dude say he saw one of his homies save 3 checks so he could flex on his Instagram
I believe
to
it.
make it seem like he had a bunch of money. And I'm like, but you gotta save up 3
As
checks.
soon as he saved all 3 of them and posted that picture, he went and paid them bills right out.
Yeah, like he,
Ain't nothing wrong with being broke. Your bills paid.
oh god,
Yeah.
like I say on the daily at work, bro.
Yeah.
I'm broke, but I got a house over my head.
If I
It's
do
so
that-
hard to
if I do
say that
shit-
to
if I do
yourself,
that shit-
though,
If I do that shit, I'm
bro.
gonna be real with you.
I have.
If I post up 5 racks and I know I'm about to go do something with that, but I know I had to save to do that shit, I'm gonna be real with it. Shit.
Yeah, be honest with how you fucking.
People are
You be
afraid
like, hey.
to admit that.
You know what I'm saying? Been saving time. Finally time to go ahead and drop the bread on whatever. Shit like that, but you can't be trying to flex. That motherfucker think you just got bread like that, and then them be the motherfuckers that come around, you ain't got shit.
I got bread the first of the month to pay my rent, and I got the first. Well, that's really kind of whatever,
Yeah.
because that's the only thing I really had to save up. I don't have a car payment, so I just have a rent,
I got too many cars.
and a light bill.
But guess what?
I forgot about that.
Well, I can afford
I
them
push that off
motherfuckers
sometimes.
though. I can afford them motherfuckers. That's what I said. I can pay 3 car notes all year long and not have a problem. You know what I'm saying? But those are the same ones I don't get coming around people. Oh, I'm 3-4 months behind on my rent or this and that. Especially the ones you work with. You be like, how?
And you know
You
that.
make the same check
Yeah.
I make.
I got an old lady.
Okay.
I got an old lady and 5 kids, and all you got is 1. How you 3-4 months behind on your shit? And I'm
Are they
not.
with someone? Are they with that mom? Like, are they with that mom? Or they got child support?
I don't know. So most of
Okay.
them have child support.
They do or they don't?
We
Most of them
together,
do.
both
They do?
kids and
That's
child
fine.
support.
How much is your, like, not to be nosy or whatever, but is it like over $500 your week for after child support? Or okay, Wrong question. Do you pay over $500 a week in child support?
Hell no.
Nobody should pay over $500 a week.
Thank you for
in
fucking
child
saying that
support.
shit,
'Cause
okay?
who the fuck?
So,
What
I ain't put
child?
myself in this situation.
my baby daddy, I do not receive child support off this man for a couple of reasons. One, because this motherfucker doesn't bring home enough for me to even get in child support off him because of his 2 other baby mamas.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers get, and I was with this motherfucker for 2 years. He gets 179 something ish off one of them, and a closely amount around from the other one. One of them has 2 kids, the other one has 1 kid. How the fuck are you getting the same amount as this motherfucker? She has 2
Because
kids.
he ain't had the right lawyer.
No, well, it's through child support court. They fucking screwed around with him on his court date with the second baby mama, so they went ahead and gave him everything that she fucking wanted.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker was making $25 an hour welding and shit.
That's why you
They
take,
were making about 12, 13 being a fucking teacher.
you take that shit back to court.
He ain't gonna do it. He don't got the money for it. You know
Every
what I mean?
3 years,
So-
you get a free appeal.
And then I'll tell you what they can do, not to try to hurt the man, but I seen it done. One woman was getting way more with 1 kid. This woman was barely getting shit with 1 kid. They went back in and adjusted it to where they took some of her and gave it to this
Yeah.
woman. To
He
balance it
needs
out.
to go back to court.
That's what they need. Okay, so that's what I've kind of pointed out to him about, you know, because I've always make it a point of I'm the baby mama number fucking 3, okay? But I'm the fucking youngest. I have my own fucking place. I'm not married. I don't fucking have help from a fucking guy. And I take my son to the father. I pick him up from the fucking father. And if anything, I'm packing shit for my son as they go to his house. Or as he goes to his house. And it's like, y'all are getting fucking child support every fucking week, and y'all's kids are looking like fucking shit on the internet and going to school looking like shit.
Yeah.
And my kids look a fucking T, and I'm doing it on my fucking own. Like, that's not okay. And I've always told him, I said, karma's a bitch. And I said, one day I am going to go to some kind of court.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, I wish I could go and take the fucking baby mamas to court and leave you fucking side. I don't give a shit what you say. And if you pay, you pay. I don't really want your money. But it's just the thing of, I want those fucking moms to pay me.
Yeah.
Because you're taking money. And when we lived together, you were not only taking money out from my family that we were with at the time,
Yeah.
but you were taking money now from my son that could be. And yeah, I could pull child support and get money too, and he not have a fucking check at all. But what kind of human fucking does that? Okay, because you were with the motherfucker for 2 years, realizing that you have to make $160 work with 4 kids in the home and have to eat and stuff like that. I realized how mentally fucking hard that is, and I was no help because I kicked that motherfucker out every fucking time I could because I was pissed off. But I can't do that, and it's like I wish I could take them to child support court and be like, look, something's got to change. They receive this much, this one receives this much. How does she get the same amount as this one when she's got 2, she's got 1, and I've got 1? Some amount of his check needs to be taken and split through all 3 of us. If these 2 have 2 kids, okay, then you get 25, you get fucking 50. You get 25 because you got 1 kid, fucking go on. You get fucking
That's why it's a scam.
25. I don't care. Like, it's like any fucking money you pay is child support. And if you receive fucking child support, you're not a single mom. Okay? You're not, because
There
that
you
is
go.
fucking income.
I don't want to hear, oh, I'm doing all this shit by myself. No, you at the house with them kids by yourself.
That's
But
a
you
big
ain't
thing,
fucking-
though.
Hold on, though, but you can't say, I'm doing all this shit by myself. If you paying rent with that child support, you're not doing all that shit by yourself.
Yep. That
If
motherfucking
you gonna
guy
get a
is
fucking
paid
2024, 2025 and use the child support money to pay the note, you're not doing all that shit by yourself.
and you have to
Yes,
send
you
it
taking
to
your ass in the store and buying the diapers, but with that money, you're not doing all this shit by yourself. You're with the kids by yourself,
That
but you're not
is
doing
mentally
everything.
enough, though.
But you're not doing
No, it
everything.
does not mean that you
And
are.
at the same time,
You're not a
in a
single
lot of
parent,
those
but you're a
situations,
single parent when it comes to
in
the
the
kids.
same time, in a lot of them situations, you can easily send them kids to their father just like you got them.
Yeah, you can.
You just
but
choose
there's
not
a lot.
to.
There's a lot of
Choose
of
not to.
deadbeat mamas and there's a lot of deadbeat daddies. Some people can't send their kids to their daddies.
That's true.
That's-
Some people
Exactly.
shouldn't have. Some women shouldn't have their own fucking kids. But there's a lot of women that can't send their kids to their daddies.
I'm saying we can all grow up and do the shit right. Okay. If I'm capable for you to send them to me or for me to pick them up for some amount of time, do that shit.
Yep.
Everybody gotta play their role. Y'all created these kids. Play
Take
your role.
responsibility of your fucking
Play your
kid.
role.
I
But
get-
like you said though, you cannot sit here and say you're doing everything. Cause you're not. Yeah,
And-
you're doing a lot, but you're not doing everything.
The fucking state of Arkansas, when it comes to the kids' fathers and stuff like that, child support, no, does not have any right with custody of any kinds of terms. But by fucking law, that mom, that like the dad has full rights to that kid as much as you do. And if you withhold the kid from him, he can just take like an affidavit and take you to fucking court that
Yeah,
way.
but
It is
Arkansas-
against the law.
But Arkansas don't play it that way. Arkansas.
Yes, they do.
No, it wasn't when we took his baby mama to court. It was a mother state. They told that man,
How long ago was that?
This was back in shit 2009.
Yeah.
Okay, this is recent.
Now
My
it's
court
50-50.
It's
Yeah.
2020 fucking 3. Like, I just
Yeah.
got divorced last year. And I had to point out to my second baby daddy because when we were together and shit, his baby mamas was keeping the kids from him because of him being with me or whatever.
He
And
can
it's
take her
like,
to court now.
yeah.
Because we could have too, but Alyssa's 17 now. There was really no point in us doing that. But when we went to court, then our lawyers, this is a mother state. You're going to get visitation and that's all you're going to get
My
right
baby
now.
mama
Like, we fought. We
had
got,
a fucking meth lab in her spot.
Yeah.
and
Shit's different now.
And
I'm
they
sorry.
said they
well,
couldn't do
me-
this, they
fucking
like,
moms-
We always want to help the mother out we
Treat so
can.
fucking dirty.
yeah.
Sometimes the good fucking moms out here. Okay, so when me and my ex-husband we separated, he filed an affidavit against me for my mental health because I was unstable to take care of my kids because of an incident. And so when they pulled me on the stand and everything else, they had to give me joint custody or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the second time go around, they pulled another of she's unstable to take care of her kids because she's doing this and she's doing that. I'm not out here in getting into rehabs or whatever, like mental facilities or whatever. I'm just getting my mental medicine lower dose or whatever, and I'm irritable. What the fuck you mean? Like, I'm not out here hurting myself. I'm not out here hurting anybody else or anything else like that. You're not gonna use my mental health against me as a fucking mom.
Right.
When I went through that fucking mental health, when I was with you guys,
Yep.
you're not gonna turn around and use it against me. Well, she's not capable of taking care of her kids because she's got depression. I have to pay
Shit, who
this past year. I had to pay almost $1,000 to my fucking court lawyers and almost spend 10 days in jail because I withheld my kids from my ex-husband because he went around saying that I was in and out of rehabs, like out of facilities trying to kill myself.
Right.
And they made an anonymous tip to a hotline in Paragould saying all that stuff. Yeah, so it was a whole situation.
She'd be petty.
Very petty. And what they don't realize is that I'm on the verge of like getting the Little Rock number. I have the Little Rock number, but the lady won't contact me back to get the number. They can't give me the name of the person that made the anonymous tip, but they can give me the phone number of the person that made the phone call.
Right.
And what they don't realize is that for a false accusation like that,
That's a charge.
it's a charge.
Yeah.
And I will most definitely go towards it because when it comes to my mental health, I don't play about it.
Exactly.
It's been used against me way too much. Way too much.
Yeah.
And I've been through fucking too much in the past year to have someone to get just because you got away with it a year ago. It's been a year for me to let you confess and come to me, and that's why I'm so anxious about who the fuck I trust because I have a gist of who the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But you have every right. You've had any time to come about and say, "Hey, I did do that." Now I hope you spend your fucking time in jail. Just like my baby daddy, he's in December 2nd. Sorry, but he's got court facing like 3 to 5 years in prison for terroristic threatening to just say that I was gonna kill, like he was gonna kill someone, just threatening his family member. Motherfucker, you threatened me I don't know how many times while we were together, threatening that I would be better off in the fucking grave and shit like that. Karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
So when you have to spend your fucking time in jail, I hope that you receive it because karma is a bitch.
I love karma.
It is.
Love
Especially with me because I can, even my kids that play without him, if they fucking tap me and they fall, karma's a bitch. Don't hit me.
I love karma.
Don't hit
I
me.
love karma. I love seeing what it do to other people. Because when it come to me, I take this shit to 10, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take it like a boss. Yeah, this gotta be karma. You know what I'm saying? I gotta accept it, it is what it is. But when you think, when you go through some shit, you be like, man, there's so much karma coming to this person, and it do.
Yep.
You be like, there it is. That's all I can say about it.
And it's not
You
gonna
deserve
be
that
like
shit.
that.
You deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? However it came to your ass, you deserve that shit. Well, speaking on the child support shit, it's a scam. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit, you know. The whole system is fucked up, you know.
Most definitely.
Whole system
Because
fucked up.
I have a witness when you go in there and file your fucking paperwork. They say, pull a child support on them. Make them pay.
Oh yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
know the women that was in this office when I signed up. Shit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker would encourage you to do this shit.
Mhm.
My baby mom tried to get me off child support. They talked so bad to her, scared the shit out of her, where she just left.
Someone doesn't have their passport because of child support and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
Which
you ain't
some
gonna get
people
that.
don't think that's a
You
big
don't
deal,
child
but
support, you ain't
it
getting a
is.
You ain't getting a passport.
Take your driver's license away, all that
Yep.
shit. And
Don't
I will
even have
say,
to tell you.
the baby moms will say, well, if you don't pay, if you push and say, he's not paying, they will take him to jail. They
'Cause
will
for
take his
one,
license away.
If you ain't paying, they don't care.
No.
But when, like she said, when you push, that's when they do some shit.
Yep.
That's when they do some shit.
And that's so stupid.
I feel like
Fuck up, bitch.
the money
Take care of your
should
kids.
go on a card and you can only use it on certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of places you can use it, but there should be where you can only use it on certain shit. That's how it needs to be.
And that's why you shouldn't take for granted of the baby mama. You should say, hey, pay me $50 every other week. Better take that shit and do as she says before she puts you on child support. Take that at dope, bitch.
I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts before we leave?
Next episode, we talking about karma for sure.
Yeah. And I'm going to have my 2 tattoos. For sure, because I'm going to have a tattoo right here that says karma in Chinese. Or I'm going to do it in Latin. I don't know which one yet. So.
Oh, that's gonna be
Before we get tatted lately.
Yeah. Because it's our birthday's coming up.
For sure.
Fucking Scorpio season.
Oh it. Oh it. Right. Don't hate.
Don't hate on
Don't
us. We's
hate.
perfect.
Right.
You're married to a Scorpio.
You still
Well,
with?
since
I was about to say,
we there,
did not none of that.
Shit.
since we there, I got some shout outs. My daughter Jasmine, her birthday a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? My mama and my son's birthday on Halloween.
Turds.
You know,
Happy birthday.
father-in-law Mark Rainwater birthday. My birthday right after. You know what I'm saying? Your birthday right there, a couple days before mine. You know what I'm saying? My cousin's birthday November 2nd. Like her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to David Bryant. You know, happy birthday, everybody.
Thank you.
It's time to turn up, man. Hey, this is what all the good birthdays are right here.
Hell yeah. Because last birthday, I was in the hospital on my fucking deathbed.
Right.
I'm not going to be in the hospital this year. I'm not doing that. Oh, let's fucking home so y'all got work.
Time to turn up. Time to turn up.
That's where the guy.
It'll work.
Don't hate. It works.
But we out.
What's up?
I'm going to bed.